this was kind of the prototype for the taproom that we built in Boston. So that one's a 10-barrel one, and this is the tiny version, 2.5-barrel one. Right. So yeah, when we first rolled this out, we did like some level testing with it. I think we brewed like a couple batches of Boston Lager. We ended up having the head brewer that is at our Boston taproom come out actually to kind of help, bring it to life. And then Chris, our head brewer, has been here. I don't know if you guys have been here before, but he's been here since day one, since we opened the doors. Oh, wow. Yeah, which is kind of cool. So he came to us from 50 West. He was the head brewer originally. So,
right now, what you have in these, is this stuff like just for that'll be in the tap room, or?
Yeah, so normally our tap list is like 50% taproom exclusive stuff and 50% like national stuff. So national styles are either coming from right across the street or from our brewery in PA. Those are our two main production breweries with the company at this point. That we do about 90% of the company volume out of those two breweries. This one's smaller. The brewery in PA is bigger. It's like 800 or so coworkers. This one's about 250. So, but we're still pretty big at this point. So, and then the rest of the volume's coming from right here, basically. So, I think he's on trajectory right now for like 90-ish beers brewed this year. Wow. 90 batches. I shouldn't say 90 beers, because some of those are like double batches and stuff like that. But that's close to the peak. We're thinking probably next year we'll probably cap out our actual volume that we can do out of the tap room here. So
how much does a batch equate to?
About 2 to 2.5 barrels.
Okay.
So like 5 half-barrel kegs, 4 or 5 half-barrel kegs once you factor in weights and all of that, basically. But it's a pretty cool system. It's all automated. I don't want to mess with it too much because I don't want to do this touchscreen that much, but like it's all touchscreen. You can like CIP and all of that through here, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
If you want to see it here, I can show you what these mash tun and all that looks like. But yeah, I mean the cool part is it definitely helps make the beers super consistent. Like he has it very, very dialed in at this point. When we're actually doing the hop additions, one thing that's kind of cool is the hops get added through these like hop cannons and get kind of whooshed into the whirlpool, which is pretty cool when we're doing mid-range hops, which is awesome.
I just saw that like a news thing from a couple weeks ago where some brewery, I think in Japan or something, got hacked.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, how did a brewery get hacked? But after seeing this, I'm like, oh, well, that's how they got hacked.
Yeah.
Like a lot more technology than I would have thought is involved.
Yeah, it was a sigh, and they're gonna run out of beer in Japan because of that, actually, which is kind of crazy.
Wow.
So it's
crazy.
It's something I think is on the top of everybody's radar because cybersecurity stuff and all of that is actually vitally important at this point. So
right. Well, it was just this past week where all those things like Toast and all that stuff all went down.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yep. They were all linked to Amazon Web Services.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Seasonal is the biggest driver of our business, like out in the marketplace. So Oktoberfest is most of that, but we do have 4 seasonals. I put in the bags I made for you guys today. We're launching a new winter seasonal this year. Winter white ale. It's actually
the 6-pack in bottles up yesterday.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Is it out in the market already?
I saw that, and I saw like the winter sampler. It had like the cold brew one.
Yeah. That's it right there. That just came out this year. We for winter it's always been the shortest sell window for our seasonal beers. Normally it's only from like November to the end of December, and January when cold snap launches. The sell window for this will be bigger, so it'll be like November to the end of January.
You have nothing in there. Oh, you have the old measure that says Christmas.
Yeah.
It goes after Christmas. The deal is still winter.
That's the difficulty if you tie a beer directly to Christmas or a holiday. Once the holiday passes, it's like nobody's. This beer is interesting though because we've had a beer called Holiday Light for probably, at least 5 years now, and I thought originally this was going to be that beer, but this is a brand new beer, which is kind of cool. So have you had a chance to try it yet?
No.
Cool. I put a can in there. So
you do content, you have to save it all for the content.
Sure.
So.
Yeah. Well, you'll have an extra can now. So.
Yeah. Are they still going to go snack this year?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Cold Snap will be around for a while.
Yeah.
It's like
It's a yearly favorite.
yeah. It's Cold Snap and Summer Ale clips over in March. I would say Cold Snap, Summer Ale, and Oktoberfest pretty much go in. Anytime we've tweaked the winter thing a bunch over the years, but
I was like
a hard one to nail down.
I was like some porch rocker too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah, Porch Rocker is what we call like the overlays for summers, so it's
Yeah.
on the time of summer. But,
You all went to the taproom and then like
actually, what became American Way, which is on tap right now, just named Max. So that started here. It started as Tractor Beer was the name of it, and we brewed it probably 7, 8 different times, and it went up the top seller. We became top seller. We already on the national level, our product development department was really looking to do like a national light lager, and so that became the prototype. We tweaked it a little bit. Like the final recipe was a little bit different than what Grissa did, and honestly, we just tamed down the IBUs a little bit. Like when we ran it through testing and stuff, like I think it started at 11 IBUs, finished at like 7 or 8. Like the feedback kept being like lower the IBUs, so we kept lowering them basically. It's kind of a weird space right now in the sense that like for years craft really strayed away from doing a light lager, and now like everyone it's there. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, get back to like some of the state.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and then we have as far as taproom beers, Cincy Lager and Cincy IPA. Are two that are on like all the time. Pretty much, I'd say 80% of the time or more we have them on, even though we brew them, we try to keep them on all the time. And then Orange and Brew, which is our collab beer that we did with the Brigade, who's the FC supporter group. Yep. We have that on all the time, or at least all of FC season as well. Then everything else kind of rotates in and out. Toasty Boy, which I would love to pour some of that for you guys, is
brown ale.
Yeah, it's a brown ale.
It'll be all about the brown ale.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's the first time we've ever done a brown ale.
I love brown ale.
But that's our Drink Lab beer right now. So we do a program called the Drink Lab where once a month, ideally once a month. It kind of depends on how long it takes us to get to 100 responses, but we collect data on the beer. So we'll pour people a free sample of it, and as long as they fill out the survey for us, and kind of collect data on like how people are feeling about this style,
that's cool.
That style, all of that. So some of them are more traditional, like Toasty Boy is a little bit more traditional as a brown ale, but it's a little bit has a touch of smoke to it, I would say. We've had some other beers like Icelandic Plunge was one we did this summer that was a gin-inspired IPA. So we've had some more like off-the-wall stuff, and some more traditional stuff as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, then everything else is kind of just a mix of whatever we're kind of seasonally brewing at the time or really itching to try. So we have the side pour you're on right now, which is cool. The Sam After Dark. It's the Czech dark lager, which is awesome.
So like those.
We've been doing side pull for like the last 2 months or so, and that's been one that it's been a new source of creativity for us because we it's been a really cool thing to kind of style specifically. So. So yeah, this is our fermentation room. We have basically 6 of these small tanks. So you can see our system's pretty small, but we're fortunate in the sense that like I was saying, about 50% of our beer can be national style. So that's kind of our whole business model is that we're able to kind of blend those two. We do have a small little canning line. That's what's behind you guys. This thing is tiny. It does about a can a minute or so. It's not fast, but we're not doing any crazy production out of here. Like usually it's 10 cases or less that we're doing, which is kind of cool.
Is that where you'd like can something experimental you came up with, or?
We try to can Cincy IPA, Cincy Lager, and then kind of one-off stuff throughout the year. So like one of the next cans we'll have coming out is a Vena Colombiana, which is another collaboration beer that we do with the Finley market vendor, the Repa place. I don't know if you guys have been there before, but she does Colombian street food. And she was the winner of, I would suggest trying them out. They're great.
Yeah.
If you haven't been over there. But
sounds good to me.
She, it's kind of like, I kind of describe it like a gyro type shell, but then it's filled with like Colombian street meat inside, and it's tasty. And
You had me
like
at street meat.
And but yeah, we through our Brewing the American Dream program, which is kind of like our philanthropic wing of the company, we do a pitch room where businesses are able to like pitch a business idea, and then each year there's a winner of that program. So the woman that owns the Ripple place, Isis is her name. She won the pitch room back in 2018.
Oh, that's cool.
And won $10,000 from Sam Adams, and then used that to help open the store over at Finland Market.
That's awesome.
It's kind of cool. So we try to work with vendors that we have like that type of personal relationship with. But we'll be coming out with cans probably in the next month or so of Avena Colombiana, which is a collab with her that it's kind of modeled after this like oat shake that's like a Colombian drink, which is kind of cool. So,
that is cool. Yeah. We'll be trying that for sure.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'll save a can for you guys. It's really good.
It's awesome.
I mean, it's sweet. People kind of compare it to like horchata, but it's a cool and unique beer for sure.
Have you all done collaborations with any other breweries in the city?
We have. Yeah, it's been a minute since we've done that. The last one that we did was actually with Third Eye. We did a Hefeweizen with them probably around this time last year. It was like September-ish. But yeah, we've done probably about one or so a year. Right before COVID, we were doing a bunch of them, and then that kind of put a stop on that for a bit, and we haven't gotten quite back in the rhythm of that again. But we'd like to. We've done some with Fibonacci before. We did one with Taps back in the day when they were still a couple blocks away. Haven't done one with Northern Row yet, but that's on my radar.
I was going to ask you, you have a little wish list going.
Yeah, Northern Row is probably Northern Row is on top of that for sure.
Yeah.
We like them.
Yeah,
it makes sense. They're so close.
Yeah, for sure. We've done one with 50 West because Chris knows those guys still very well. Trying to think who else. There's been a bunch over the years. We got to do more. We've kind of done a lot with businesses, but we should get back into doing it with other breweries as well. Yeah. It's been a weird year business wise. It's like everybody's just kind of focused on survival or kind of altering their business plans, all that to figure stuff out. So
things are getting kind of tough.
Yeah.
I know it's affected me in my business too, but the tariffs and raw materials and things like that. I'm sure that's affected you guys too.
It has. It definitely has. Yeah, our company earnings call was the other day, and that was a piece of it. They were talking through that. It's like it's not been as bad of an impact as we expected, but it certainly has from a financial end. But it certainly has impacted like even here, like in the tap room, we had audio equipment that was going to get installed, and it was less the price piece and more it got delayed. Like it got delayed by almost a year because the factory shut down, and they were like, "We're not building these speakers anymore." So it's like, all right.
Of course,
so it was paid for, but we had to wait like almost a year to get it installed.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's been wild.
Yeah, but I was even hearing like how the price of cans and bottles and just the supplies themselves have gone up, and that's caused even like smaller breweries, especially, to suffer as a result.
Yeah. It's been weird too to see. I mean, just consumer drinking habits and spending habits have like totally changed, and we're still trying to like wrap our head around that. Honestly, like we expanded to a full food menu here about a year and a half ago, and it's just interesting to see like for drinkers they're really gravitating towards food now. And a lot of people have said this. I'm not the first to say it, but it's like 10 years ago you could open the tap room, have no food. Like, these are my 8 beers, and you could do just fine. But we're not in that world anymore. It's kind of like you need a full food menu. You need all of that.
We've been hearing some chatter about that too. Is that it doesn't seem like just the tap room's enough anymore. So
yeah.
Well, I appreciate being able to eat because then I can drink more. So
exactly. I was gonna say, food is the secret to staying longer and being able to enjoy more of the beer. So.
It is. No, it definitely is. And I mean, like as a brand, Sam Adams has kind of always leaned into like food and beer pairings. We try to do that here. We get bratwurst from LK Sausage. It's over at Finley Market that they infuse with beer. So we have like a Boston Lager brat, an Oktoberfest brat, and a cherry wheat brat. So we've always tried to do that like, not in like a super high end way or anything, but just in a way that it pairs well with the beer, and it's food that goes well with beer too. That, like you want to eat when you're drinking, basically.
We'll test that out later.
Yeah, you should.
You had me at brat.
We have a pretzel too that has beer cheese that has Boston Lager in it.
Okay.
So just little things like that we try to do.
I think we had the pretzel last time we were here, didn't we? They're pretty good.
I think we may have.
Yeah.
Jim Cook's favorite beer cheese.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
He loves anything with Boston Lager.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So do we have
Absolutely.
anything fun in the fermentorium tanks right now?
Let me see what's in them. Actually, yeah, we're definitely something's fermenting here right now. But I'm not sure off the top of my head what this is. I will need to look on the. If we go back in the other room on that whiteboard, yeah, it's written in there. What is in this tank actually?
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's probably one of these is probably a New England IPA that we have coming out. I think that's the next thing on the docket that we're kegging or putting in serving vessel.
Cincy Brew Time!